Braves. I am Marissa Smith, a senior mass communications major, and today we are with Avantavis Carter, and he is vying to be your next Student Government Association president. So, Avantavis, please tell us about yourself.
If God be for you, there is nobody on this earth that can be against you. Greetings, Braves. My name is Avantavis Carter. I am a junior elementary education major hailing from the big city of Hazelhurst, Mississippi, and I'm vying to be your next SGA president.
Okay, well, let's get into it a little bit. What inspired you to run for this position?
Well, what inspired me to run for this position here is the tradition of Alcorn. I came in as a freshman, fresh out of high school, serving as a 2 executive term president of Hazelhurst High School, and I said that when I got to Alcorn, I wanted to hit the ground running. There was no stopping. I'm a first generation college student, so with that being said, I have to leave my footprint. I have to build my own legacy. So I came in and I served as Mr. Freshman. Then I went into my sophomore year as a Brave Ambassador and serving as Mr. Brave Ambassador, as well as the liaison between Campus Activity Board, SGA, and the Rural Court. Currently, as a junior, I'm serving as the SGA Business Manager, which gives me the opportunity to sit in the back and actually observe the things that are going on with the university and the things that will be asked when we go around those tables to have these meetings. So that created my drive to want to run for SGA president. It wasn't the fame, it wasn't the name, it was the work that it comes with that drove me to want to do SGA president.
Okay, if given the position, how would you plan to represent and uphold the values and traditions of Alcorn State University?
Well, first we have to educate the student body on what the traditions are. That is the first thing. We have to bring back that Brave experience. We have gotten so used to the traditions now that we don't even know what it actually means to be a Brave. Things like staying up late at night, doing our work together. I want to bring that kind of stuff back. When I came here as a freshman, I had a ball. We still did all of the things that we wanted to do. We would still be in the parking lot. But one thing that I can tell you is that nobody went without their work done. I know I used to be out there with my laptop doing my work with my friends. We need to bring back that tradition. We need to value what's ours, and we need to take accountability and hold the university responsible for the things that we're lacking.
Which brings me to my next question is, how would you bridge the gap between students, faculty, and administration?
So when trying to bridge the gap, let me explain something to you, Braves. It's not going to be easy. That is going to come with a lot of bumps and bruises. That is also going to come with some pain, and that's going to come with a lot of back and forth, but it is a fight that I am willing to make. When it comes to the work and the university and the relationships, you have to acknowledge what your role asks you to do. As the SGA president, I can't sit here and tell you that if you say you want Pizza Hut in the calf, I can make that happen. That's not my role. That's above my head. The role of the SGA president, as written in the handbook, is to actually advocate for the wants and the needs of the student body. So that's my work. I am willing to go and hold the university accountable for things that they need to be held accountable for. With this position, you have to control the control. You can't just go into this position and say that I want to make this happen, I want to make this happen, because sadly, I done sat at the table, it's going to get declined. I have watched the past 3 SGA presidents go in and repetitively fight for the same things, and it is continuously shot down. We're wasting time with it. Let's move on to something that we can actually charge to the university. They hold us as students accountable for so much, but when are we going to hold them accountable? And that's where I take my tractor, put my funnel down, and dig into the ground, because we're about to build a new foundation. I am going to go into those universities, the administration, and I'm going to let them know that this is what we need, this is what you said that you are going to do, and this is what you need to do. Because that's what the role entitles me to do. I walked around this campus before I decided to run for SGA president. I walked over to Revels. They have a gigantic pothole in the middle of the ground. I know my car fell in it, so I know that's a very deep hole. You're coming out of complex, roadway a little bumpy. Cafeteria, a full academic year and a half, that section in the back closed. You get a tour, you got to crowd up in those little sections. You can't even use this section. Those are things that can be controlled. Those are things that the university are supposed to fix. We talk about how they overcrowd our cars with parking tickets. If you didn't know, I'm going to educate you a little bit. If you didn't know, those parking tickets, I'm almost positive you're paying them because you can't register for class until you do it. That money goes back into the students. That's money I know for a fact we have. Where's it going? Roadways. They're supposed to fix that. Why isn't it fixed? See, those are the things that I can actually go in and tell the university, hey, from your words to my ears, last year when sitting in the back was this. So now that I'm sitting in the front and I have a say so, let's get it done. We're not going to take time. We're going to get it done.
Okay, so what personal qualities do you possess that make you the best candidate for this position?
Well, first I want to start by acknowledging the fact that I'm not perfect. I've seen the comments, I've heard the comments, and I want everybody to know I am not perfect. I make the same common mistakes that any other individual here at Alcorn would make. But my main thing is I am mission driven. If you ask me for help, I will help you. If you need guidance, I will guide you. If you need some help and I can't help you, I got some people I know for a fact I can point you into the direction to get that help. I am determined. I am strong-minded. I am respectful. And I am willing to do the work. I'm not doing it for the fancy room. I actually told my RCC today that if elected, I don't want that that SGA president room. I still want to remain as an RA. I want to do the work. It's not the room. It's not the face. I could care less about a suit walking across the field. I'm in streetwear attire today. I got off track with the tour. With the interview. I was doing a tour. Those are things that I do every day. This work. I work every day. This is nothing new for me. I'm not one to want to walk around and get dressed up for an interview for real because I have so much passion for this university and I want to do so much for this university. I just need the help of the students to get me elected. And forget about the flaws. Just help me get in so I can do the work. That's what I want to do.
Well, look right there and tell us why they should vote for you.
Brace, I want you guys to vote for me because of the work that needs to be done. Take all of those negative thoughts that you have and put them to a positive thought. If I can do all of those negative things that you say I have done and that I know I have done, only imagine me going into the university and holding them accountable for the things that they need to do and they have not done. I'm not asking you for your vote just to have it. I'm not asking for the position just to have it. I actually want to do the work. So on Friday, when you pull up your student email, I want you to click Avantavis Carter for your 68 administration SGA president and watch me lay the foundation and build a better Alcorn.
Well, thank you so much, Avantavis, for coming to talk to us. So bye, Braves.